Alright, dogs. We back at it. Alright, we are streaming part 13. Posted with the beam. Nilavana appeared to have developed a close relationship with Sam's former partner, Lucy, before they both died in a void out 11 years ago. But it's not clear why he seems to be looking for Lou. Damn! That's Lou. So Lou's mom is Lucy, and that's the dad. That's crazy. That's gotta be it. Now that I just read that, I just put it together. Oh shit, yeah, I was here. It's hard to do these things alone. Old Drake was goated. But I saw someone who's like, you know, they're talking about Fantastic Four reviews. You could be like, you know, freaking Thunderbolts got higher reviews until everyone was shitting on it. It's because Thunderbolts just wasn't fucking good to begin with. It was good. The first half was good. The second half just falls off so fucking hard. When you have a message, you don't want to make that message so upfront or shoved down people's fucking throats, or it's not going to be perceived highly. It's just not. That's the problem with a lot of new Marvel projects. Like, I get it, like, these characters are sad, but let's see why they're sad. Like, Elena, we saw a little bit, and hers was interesting, but Bob's, we don't know fucking Bob. We just know he's sad and depressed, and he's going through some shit, you know what I mean? And if you're gonna, show people's depression, man, you know, how cool would it have been to see Bucky's? I feel like that part was so rushed when they're in the void, and they see their own fucking depression or whatever. John Walker's, it's interesting, seeing his conflict with how the world reacted to him killing that dude, and him losing the title as Captain America. That was interesting. Bucky, you know how cool it would be to see Bucky fighting his inner demons still? Because he's doing it alone now, you know what I mean? He doesn't have Steve by his side. He's in the future by himself. That would have been fucking interesting to see. His past still haunting him. But him defeating his past, like, that doesn't define who he is. But we don't see that. We don't. We see fucking Bob, who, I don't know, I'm not the biggest, wasn't the biggest fan of how they represented the whole Century thing. Like, the Void was cool, but my biggest complaint about it is, like, why is fucking New York City all these world-ending events, and it's only the character in the story is dealing with it? You know what I mean? Like, where is Spider-Man? Where's Daredevil? Where is fucking any of these characters? Where's the so-called Avengers that we still haven't even fucking seen? You know what I mean? Like, where are these fucking characters? It just drives me crazy. I'm like, wait, what's Fortnite? Hers is done, yeah. I think. It's hard to do the things alone. So, like, the whole movie's just friendship, and they literally win by Bob defeating his fucking inner demons of past with these people he just met that are hugging him. I don't like how that's written at all. I really don't. Like, these people are serial killers and they're hugging a depressed man. You know what I mean? Like, not serial killers, but they don't give a fuck. They were killing each other in the beginning of the movie. That was the best part of the movie. Trying to figure out how they can work together to get out of the fucking vault or whatever. That combat scene in the beginning was awesome, and they killed fucking Taskmaster immediately. Shows you, like, any of these characters could die at any moment. Like, oh wait, I do gotta go. What? Oh, I gotta do that. Okay. I was like, what the fuck? And then I was thinking, like, well, I love Fairy Tail. People say that's friendship, but Fairy Tail's fucking different. You know what I mean? It actually explores early on Fairy Tail. I haven't finished 100 Year Quest. I was not a fan of the animation and all that, and pacing's fucking booty. But what I love about Fairy Tail is like we see these characters pass, and granted we have a whole anime series compared to one movie. You know what I mean? We just, I just felt like they could export so much more in Thunderbolts. But like the reason why Fairy Tail works, and there's quote unquote friendship, they go through shit. It's not like they win every fucking battle. They go through shit. Like Natsu, who doesn't even know he's from fucking 400 years in the past, gets brought into the future, and doesn't know who his parents are, don't know fucking anything, literally at all. Gets raised by a dragon by himself. His father disappears for years and years on end. Natsu looks for him, realizes his dad was hidden inside of him. The second he reveals himself, he fucking dies. Like, that's heartbreaking, you know what I mean? The father figure you're looking for years, he dies the second you finally found him, searching for him forever. You look at Gray, his parents are dead. Don't know where his dad's at. His dad's a demon. And, the only caretaker, his master or whatever, fucking sacrifices herself to save fucking Gray and his stepbrother. And then he finds his dad after being a quote-unquote demon, realizing he really wasn't a demon. He was doing what he thought he had to do. And then Urza was a slave. Urza was a slave. Seeing her, just all her friends become corrupted eventually. I gotta remember what happened to Urza fully, but she was a slave. And her boyfriend. Didn't her village get fucking raided too? And then like the fucking, the owner, the founder, her village got raided too. All of her people that she knew passed away as well. And then she fucking makes up a friend that's not fair and becomes real. Like, the friend becomes real pretty much. Like, she, someone saw her in the anime, I can't remember who. And her and Mavis went on to have a baby. Like, there's so much more than just, oh, it's just friendship and that's how they win every battle. Granted, there are moments I'm not a fan of in Fairy Tail, but there's so much more to it. Fucking, Happy, the little fucking goofy-ass cat, has a whole sad backstory, too. You don't know who his parents was, either. He meets them. I think his parents realized, but he didn't know. He got sent to a different planet, and basically was a secret agent from the X-Seeds or whatever. What else? Oh, Gabe called me. You mean? He hung up on me. I didn't want to tell him I was playing Death Stranding. I want to lock in on this game, okay? I want to play this game. He don't know that. He don't know that, but it's cool. Gabe, if you're watching the stream. Sucks to suck. Sucks to suck. I really did not mean to go this the way I'm going, but what was happening in Fairy Tale? Who's the main character? Lucy. Father dies. Her mom died as well, so both her parents are dead. Trying to find herself with her new family. That's why, like, it works, you know what I mean? Like, these people go through hard shit, and they find love and enjoyment through each other. Oh my fucking god, I'm an idiot. I was wondering, like, where's this taking me? Alright, I fucked up.
You're mine.
So hard. It's hard to do these things alone. Go, coming home. Oh, do, do, do. Do, do, do.
Thank you.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to another porter.
Later, alligator.
As good as new to me.
Oh boy, that must hurt. Sam, now! This is your chance to turn that monster into a BT crystal you can use later. Take one of your EX capture grenades and toss it down its throat. Losing an awful lot of blood, Sam. Might be
Sam, hey there, buddy. Was hoping I'd get to see you. It's me. Don't act like you've forgotten. Well, you didn't think it was Igor, did you? Anyway, guess I better process that cargo of yours. Gotta say, Sam, you really are the best. Bringing me deliveries in such great condition. Where in the hell did this wayward thing turn up? I don't even know how many...
Now displaying your current order grade.
You're a real life sick. I'm guessing you saw the Tar Lake out west of here. That's where the settlement known as whole place got wiped clean. And since that day, the tar's been eating away at this. But the stuff you just brought me, I shared some data with. Feast your eyes on these grenade launch. You'll find they're a damn sight better than recently, folks living here have been talking of one more thing that's at us. But now that you're here, before I forget, one favor, but try it out for supper. It happened sometime after the giant BT showed up, made contact with residents. Same old story. Massive voidouts happened in the UCA too, remember? Or maybe you don't. Chiral network coverage was somehow unaffected. But unfortunately, thousands of people were caught in the explosion. And you know, every time this happens, I can't help but think about Igor. Well, the grenade launcher has been configured to fire human, mech, BT. Now the cargo catapult still does exactly what you'd expect. Lets it fling. However, you can now also use catapults to launch certain throwable weapons. After launching a payload, you can use the catapult pods. It's a way of attacking targets in hostile areas. Pretty cool, right? This is just how it went down back in the UCA. We think we were done for. Then the man who delivers shows up. Truth is, you're the reason I volunteered for the advanced expedition. The reason I figured if I did, I might get a chance. That BB pod you're carrying is different than I remember. Doesn't have my brother's keepsake attached anymore either. But hey, life's not just about things. Promise me you'll never forget Igor, Sam. He's gone, but he still feels so close, you know? Sorry. An order with your name on it. Just a request from a guy not far from here who, come to think of it, I believe he's one of the precious few survivors. It's filed under sub-orders on the delivery. Right.
Fine work as always, Sam. Also, we've identified what may be a ghost mech outpost. I'd like you on standby. Your next order...
Order completed. Well done.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
accepted. Thank you.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Sensing any BTs nearby. Let's move quickly and grab the cargo. Sam, did you hear that? It sounded like a creature of some sort.
Oh my god, are you fucking serious? I was muted the entire fucking time. Why was I muted? Oh my god, that's so annoying. I had no idea where I was muted at. Oh fuck, man. No idea where I was muted. That's annoying as hell, but it's alright, it's alright. The cat part, not cat part, the fucking BT part was crazy. Come on. Oh wait, no, this is, can I pop the bubbles here? Something's in that water. Something's in the water. No, but for real, something is in that water. Like, this car has been breaking so quick lately. Because wires are hanging up top.
You got it back for me. You really went out and recovered every last container. Right.
What the fuck is happening? What's making all that noise?
Cargo doesn't come. Good for you. Getting. Thank you so much.
Alright, all top. It's all good. I'm a BT, void out.
Now displaying your current order grade.
The Lord of the Tar Lake, a monstrous fish, legendary.
Oh, that's what we were seeing.
I went out with some mates of mine to try and finally catch the bastard, which is how we learned we weren't dealing with a fish at all.
Oh, isn't that a achievement? I gotta deal with that.
In fact, it used to be a pair of giant BTs, and one of them was responsible for the void out that reduced Lakeside Fort Knox to a smoking crater. Our ship went down in the chaos. My mates went down with it. I was the only survivor. Couldn't tell you how I got away from the wreck. Don't remember a thing. I woke up in the company of those twins. They're the ones who saved my life. But don't think that's the end of the story. I can still hear the Lord singing, the other BT. It's still out there. And we've got to do whatever it takes to kill it. The cargo you brought me from our ship is just the thing we need to track it down.
Okay.
I'll be conducting a detailed investigation. And when I've got a lead on its whereabouts, I hope I can count on your help. Cheers for the help. The Lord of the Tar Lake is a threat weak, so I will need your assistance in the future. I'll update you when I know more.
Oh, damn, okay. Oh, wait, do I have that equipped? I do. Oh, yeah, I like that one more, I think. I did this. I did this already, right? Alright, fish guy. I would say like respawn or something, I don't know. That's gonna be a cool side quest, so that fish thing done. It's gonna be crazy.
Look that one.
Oh yeah, there's more. These aren't bad though. Got some shit we can collect too. How would I do a Marvel rewrite though? Far From Home has to be in Phase 4 because it doesn't make sense to be in Phase 3. Well, that's what I do.
You're mine. Look that one. Gotcha.
I want to make... Alright, what I love about Phase 1, there was a reason for every fucking movie, even if it wasn't a huge step, you know what I mean? Into like the bigger picture. Like, Phase setting up the Avengers, and we saw that. Phase 2 was seeing how the Avengers react together and build up to the Infinity Saga. Age of Ultron. Civil War doesn't work without Age of Ultron. You know what I mean? Like, you need Age of Ultron in there. Thor: The Dark War has the Aether. Iron Man 3 sees conflicts with fucking freaking the fuck out and shit like that. That leads into Age of Ultron. The Winter Soldier. What the fuck? The Winter Soldier. You need the Winter Soldier for fucking Civil War to work. Guardians, even though it's not dealing with Avengers, has the Power Stone, and they're very important in Infinity War. And I'm gonna get a star here real quick.
How have they decided to get up? I've been making progress in my work.
Cover,
thanks
yeah.
to you. You need more material.
Now display your current porter grade.
And if you happen to take courses unlimited, no doubt you'll have...
And then
Order completed. Well done.
what was that noise? And then Ant-Man, even though that doesn't have anything to do with the Infinity Stones, he shows up in the next movie in Civil War, and it has world building because the Falcon's in it. Ant-Man's important to Endgame as well. Like, the movies just don't feel important anymore. That's the biggest problem I have with... I'm fine if someone goes through a standalone adventure. Like, Ant-Man was pretty much a standalone adventure, even though I just said, you know, world building with Falcon and whatnot. They don't have to connect through everything. But when everyone has a world-ending event, and especially in New York, then it doesn't feel connected, you know what I mean? Eternals, for example, was a world-ending event. That just now, this year, got talked about through Captain America. No. 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 Fuck you. No. Not doing it. What is going on? Oh my god. What the fuck? What is going on? This part of the map is fucking just crazy. Phase 3, Doctor Strange. He's in, talks about the time stone. That's very important to the overall fucking I love the first. Like, I just watched it again for the first time since years. I love that movie. It's so good. I love that they take time building Steven, you know what I mean, to becoming actually Doctor Strange. He does learn the portals pretty quick, but other than that, like they spend time working on that. And then I like Doctor Strange too, but I would change a lot of things. One, I don't like how fast, like, it basically kind of seemed that like Christine and fucking Steven, they were gonna build a relationship, and there was such a long jump in between or gap in between the movies that she's already getting married with someone else. Like, what the fuck? Completely different character than we saw her, you know what I mean? Maybe she survived the blip and she moved on, you know what I mean? But like, I don't like the fact it was like, oh, it's never gonna work out. What do you mean? Like, y'all were seeming like it was gonna work out. The reason it didn't work out before was because Steven was a dick, but he was changing. He was changing. Like, can we agree on that? So, I don't know. Wasn't a fan of how she was written. Honestly, not the biggest fan. Alright, what else about Phase 3 I like? Guardians 2 continues to Guardians. It's about them being a family, not just co-workers, which I like a lot. Thor Ragnarok literally leads into Infinity War. Homecoming's so underrated, man. It is so underrated. People call him Iron Man Jr., and I get it because, you know, Peter gets a suit from Iron Man in Civil War, and we don't see his origin story, but we also just had Andrew's origin story, so I get why they skipped it. Like, we just had Toby's a decade before this. Then we just got Andrew. That's a decade in between the two, showing the origin story again. And then 4 years later, he's in Civil War after Andrew's origin. Like, we don't need another origin, you know what I mean? We really don't. So I get why. And him showing up in Civil War. And him showing up in Homecoming. But, like, Homecoming was not him being Iron Man. Like, even Tony was saying that. Like, if you're nothing without the suit, then you're nothing at all. Like, that's Tom showing, like, he doesn't have to be the Iron Man to save the fucking whole world. He just needs to be himself and save what's in front of him, really. Like, just be a teenager. You don't have to, like, yeah, you have your own problems and story that you need to go through, like any other character, but you don't have to be Iron Man trying to stop fucking Ultron or Loki, you know what I mean? He was learning to be himself, and I love him, and he does. Like, he doesn't need the suit. That's what I love about Homecoming. And then Far From Home, just, I would say Far From Home. Far From Home's not bad, but it's just so fucking weird. It's so weird in the middle of it. Homecoming and No Way Home, you could see, like, I guess how Tom could get there, you know what I mean? But Far From Home does not feel like that's how we got there, if that makes sense. Like, he just randomly has a crush on MJ now. He gets the suit back from, well, he got the suit back in Homecoming though, which is true. So it wasn't just random. But I feel like he regresses because it's like, I'm not trying to be Iron Man. You don't need to be Iron Man. But then they do a whole scene trying to be him, basically be an Iron Man, using Iron Man's technology to be like making a new Spider-Man suit. I'm having the fucking Iron Man theme song from Ozzy Osbourne. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure it was that song.
Nice repair job. She's practically sparkling.
So it's just like, what are we doing here? You say he's learning to grieve about Tony's death, and he doesn't have to be Iron Man again. But you're making him more like Iron Man in this movie than Homecoming. Like, Homecoming's so underrated. It's so underrated. And I love No Way Home, but No Way Home has his fucking problems. Ned is a problem in that movie. He just has the tingle now. He has a spark. I don't know. And the fact that Toby and fucking Green Goblin don't have any fucking dialogue at all. Like, come on. That's fucking, that's right there, you know what I mean?
Excellent works. This delivery is courtesy. You've been a true friend, Sam. And that's why I want you to have these.
Of course, right when I make new boosts.
I've been greasing the material.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Absolute boot. They also excel. I hope you get. So you know. Feel.
Order completed. Well done.
What else? What else came out in Phase 3? Captain Marvel. Because Infinity Ward sees Captain Marvel and she's going to be important in Endgame. She is. Like, yeah, she don't have a lot of screen time, but she is important. You see her origin. Where she's been. It works. You know, I'm not a fan of that movie. But, Ant-Man and the Wasp, even though the writing's not good in that movie, that movie's important because it shows you where Ant-Man is, because he's the reason why Endgame even really fucking happens in the first place. He really is. What else is in Phase 3? Black Panther. Wakanda. Wakanda's such an important story. Not story, but place in the story, you know? Like, T'Challa was like, hey, come to Wakanda so we can fight this war together in Infinity War. What up tomorrow? I was practicing. I believe in you, kid.
Yeah. Nice.
She did it. Took her a lot. That's good. Good writing right there. She's continued to work on it while we're out. She finally got an apple. She's controlling her power. That's good. I'm gonna eat the apple. I want the apple. Oh, I'm gonna sleep. Hour in. Crazy, we're already an hour in. What is it, 12? That's crazy. It's supposed to be 1.
Sam, based
I'm probably
on
playing
our
another hour.
latest assessment, we know where the Ghost Mech base can be found. When you're ready, access the T3 Magellan's delivery terminal and accept this main order. I'll brief you on the details after that.
Alright. Yeah, I'm not gonna stream for 4 hours. I'm actually pretty tired. And then, what else came out in Phase 3? I think I covered it all. Like, everything works and it's connected, even though it's its own story, you know what I mean? And then, oh, he missed. Oh, he missed again. Okay. Damn. Damn. What's...
Thank you, Sam.
Sure.
That's cute. Alright, let's go talk to this asshole.
Did you manage to take a good photo? Why don't you try freshening up with a shower?
Alright, he doesn't have anything to say. Who we gonna see? Hartman. So it's just surprise with phase 4 and 5, and we're going to 6. 1, there's no build up to do, straight up. They fucked up, they realized they fucked up with King, and Kevin Feige can say as much as you want fucking about, oh, we knew Doom was our villain before even Ant-Man and Quantumania came out. No, the fuck you didn't. You might have been talking about Doom, but you did not know he was going to be the main villain. You still had the King Dynasty at this time. Oh shit.
Ooh. You're wearing my scarf. You're wearing my scarf.
Oh, damn. She was cheating on Sam.
You saw his face too, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
It was him, Neil Vanna. I'm certain of it. That clearly wasn't a memory of yours. Was it some thought of Lou's lingering in the pod? Hold on. Lou was assigned BB-28 serial number 4 years ago. But Vanna died in a void out 11 years ago.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Doesn't add up.
Meaning what? That it was his memory we just saw?
He and Lou must be connected. But how?
It's Lou's kid, man. Or, that's fucking Neil's kid.
Sam, the data you secured for us at the weapons factory earlier has proven invaluable. With it, we were able to continue our investigation and succeed in locating fabricators with similar specifications. I'll brief you in depth as you review the map. Accept this main order.
I've also been so chapped lately, oh my god. Oh, that's what this is, okay.
Okay, Sam.
I love
The
it.
facility we've identified is here. An abandoned factory south of the F5 East Distribution Center.
This will probably be my last mission for the
There are
night.
operational fabricators inside. More than you had to deal with for the previous order, in fact. And to make matters worse, it seems these ones are configured to produce ghost mechs. Higgs is likely pulling the strings at this factory too. So with that in mind, your main objective is as follows. Eliminate both the ghost mech fabricators and any hostiles you encounter on site. In addition, each fabricator contains vital data that we need you to retrieve and deliver to the Magellan. By analyzing it, we hope to gain insight into Higgs's activities and future plans. Tarman will give you the device you'll need to extract the data before you head out. For now, consider the route you wish to take.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route.
Sam, you'll need to take this ring. Make sure, if you have it with you, once you've we'll handle. Remember that. Take every.
That's not what I meant to do at all. Okay. All right, big dogs. Last mission. Yeah, but Phase 4 is just such an issue. Like, you have a Black Widow movie. She's already dead in a timeline that takes place after Civil War. Why was this movie not during Phase 3? You know what I mean? Then you have a Wanda show, which is right. And King, but unfortunately, King's not the villain anymore, so this show's kind of useless now, even though Loki is important. Season 2, not Season 1. Season 1's kind of useless, besides introducing the characters, but the overall plot was useless. Yeah, Quantumania, which has nothing to do with the overall plot, because King, again, was the main villain. He loses, which is not threatening at all. Then Guardians 3, which wraps up the Guardians story. Love that movie. Deadpool Wolverine, which is technically really a Fox movie because it's fucking really different. But I love that movie as well. It's a fun time travel movie. Talks about how Anchor Beat is important. That could be important. We don't know yet. It's not right now.
A word of warning, Sam. That sniper rifle doesn't appear to be equipped with a suppressor, meaning it will...
Wait, really? I made one that doesn't have a suppressor.
Considerable noise when fired. Take care not to attract the enemy's attention.
No way. What the hell? This game's crazy.
Sam, I've got a bad feeling about this. Like something seriously big is waiting for us. Stay on your guard and proceed with caution. I see now. They build ghost mechs in this facility. Sam, the ghost mech fabricators appear to have been activated. This could get very bad very quickly. We need to destroy them as soon as possible.
This is crazy. Where the fuck my... Oh shit. Oh shit. This is crazy.
Was that the last of them? Right. All ghost mechs have been eliminated. Now, to deal with the fabricators. Use your ring terminal expansion device to hack into the fabricator terminals. Okay, one less fabricator to worry about. And we've secured its data too. There should be 3 fabricators remaining. Keep the ring terminal expansion device safe and proceed to the next one. Great work, Sam. Only 2 more fabricators left to disable. Let's move. We're almost there. Just 1 more fabricator to go.
Yeah, so I'm not really talking. I'm tired. I'm just kind of out of there right now. The hell?
All ghost mechs and fabricators have been destroyed. All that remains is to take the ring terminal expansion device with the extracted data back to the DHV Magellan for processing. Whew. Who calls for comfort?
It's calling my phone. We should did that pretty quick. Oh, shit.
Where in the hell's this wayward?
Now displaying your current order grade.
Order completed. Well done.
Game is so much better than the first one. Remember, bro, when I first got this game, bro, I was talking about the Guitar Hero part. I still haven't even seen it yet. 13 streams in. Ooh, 21. Yikes.
No problems with this cargo. Tarman's analysis should proceed without issue. Thanks, Sam.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Our analysis of the data you extracted for us has yielded detailed records of deliveries to the factory. It seems both the materials used to manufacture those ghost mechs and the routes used to transport said materials were the same as those utilized by APAC. This indicates that APAC was likely involved in the production of these mechs.
Wait, could this possibly mean that Higgs and APAC are working together? We should watch what we say around the president.
Ooh.
We'll need to proceed carefully with our
As
investigation. If
president's
APAC
part of
and the
this.
president did indeed have a hand in these activities, the security of our operations is entirely compromised. One more thing, Sam. Some of the data we received concerned ghost mechs outfitted with rocket launchers. I realize you didn't encounter this type within the factory, but it's possible Higgs may have already deployed them elsewhere. We need to prepare countermeasures for the DHV Magellan with all due haste. There's a specialist who can help us in South Fort Knott, just beyond this mountain. Putting F6 on the grid is one of our objectives anyway. For now, we'll make preparations in an effort to secure his cooperation. You should head to your private room and try to get some rest before your next order is ready. And Sam, good work.
Alright. First of all, you need a shower.
Sam, this is Charlie. Another assignment is now available for processing. Pick up this main order by accessing the delivery terminal at the F5 East Distribution Center.
Feel like this ain't fair. This does not. What the fuck? I'm telling you, if Cam Newton had what Jalen Hurts had, Cam Newton would be a fucking Super Bowl winner too. Like, it's not. Philly fans they don't fucking realize, like, it's great that you won the Super Bowl, but it's not because of Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts played great in the Super Bowl. Don't get me wrong, he did. But I'm telling you, your team was good all year. You had the Offensive Player of the Year. You had A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, what's his name? Goddard. Sorry, it's Goddard, not Goddard. It's Goddard. Like, they're comparing the first 4 years to Cam Newton and Jalen Hurts. By the way, completely two different eras, but let's continue. Rushing attempts, 611, and Cam's 467. And Jalen has barely 200 more. That's 200 more attempts, almost. That's 150 more attempts with only barely 200 more yards. That's not that good. Rushing yards per attempt, Cam's is higher. Rushing touchdowns, I'll give you that. But also, your rushing touchdowns are not that impressive. On stats, on paper, it looks impressive, but actual footage is not. You have the fucking tush push with the top, like, the best offensive line in the league year after year. Josh Allen's and Lamar's rushing touchdowns are way more impressive than fucking Jalen Hurts. Like, it's not even close. Even Daniels is. Passing yards, Cam's is better. What about passing attempts? Passing yards average. It doesn't say passing attempts on this. Okay, passing touchdowns, Cam's is higher, even with... Yeah, this is stupid. Like, this does not help fucking... Yeah, the awards aspect, fucking Jalen's got it. He's got Cam beat. He has a championship. He's 2 times Pro Bowl. He has 1 times All-Pro and Super Bowl MVP, obviously. But if we're talking actual stats and actually looking at the game, Cam's better. Cam's just better. He just is. Phillies fans are so irritating. Super irritating. And they talk shit to any team. They don't give a fuck. They'll talk shit to every team and any team. That's the problem. Philly and New York are so goddamn annoying. It's just that's part of fucking the country. That east side. Fucking, I don't know. They annoying as hell. Highest total QBR in 1-score games. Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow. Playoff career. They compared to Herbert. Okay, I don't mind this. Career record when throwing the ball 30 plus times. 28, 25, 1. Burrow. 21, 9. That's crazy. But the Herbert comparison's so funny. Jalen Hurts is better than Herbert. Herbert might have more quote unquote potential. Herbert would win a Super Bowl with that team. Any fucking quarterback would, honestly. Literally any quarterback would win a Super Bowl with that team. He might not win it as grand because Jalen Hurts is a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong. Me telling you how I really feel and trying to set the picture of what's really going on doesn't discredit Jalen Hurts. Like, Jalen Hurts is a good quarterback. I think he is better than Herbert overall. Excuse me. But Herbert does, I guess, have a stronger arm. It might be more accurate, but quote unquote. But Herbert's ass, man. I'm sorry. Herbert's not ass, but he's ass, if that makes sense. This man, he's like Lamar. He just can't do it in the postseason. He cannot do it. And people want to discredit his team. Fucking Ladd McConkey had the best rookie playoff game a rookie's ever had in their career with the Chargers. Herbert threw 4 fucking picks. That fucking Chargers defense was saving the Chargers, keeping them in the game. Like, Houston's offense was not that good that game. It really wasn't. I remember watching this game live. I was like, dude, Herbert is playing trash. Yeah, some of the picks weren't his fault, but some of them fucking were. 2 to 3 of them were his fault. Overthrew one of them. I think he overthrew 2 of them, actually. I can't remember. One of them I think he underthrew. It's been so long, I can't remember. Well, I think one of them just dropped out of the receiver's hands and got picked, so I can't blame him on that. Hurts is a better completion rating, but also Herbert does throw the ball more, so take that as what it is. Total yards per game, Herbert has more. Touchdown to turnover ratio, 2 to 4, 20 to 4 is fucking crazy. That's actually insane. Pass rating. But Hurts does have a better team than Herbert. He just does. He has a better passing game, he has a better run game, and he has a better block game. Like, his O-line is fucking great. But I am done here. I'm just gonna chill talk about football. But I don't know. I don't know how the Bengals would do. Baltimore's going to win the division again just because their team's so good and their schedule's so easy. This could be, if they don't win it this year, they're never winning it. They're just never winning. Obviously, you can never say never, but like, if it's not this, then fucking win. Lamar's already had 2 super teams and he's failed to get it done. 2 super teams, and their team last year was good too. I'm not acting like I'm never going to act like Lamar's never had a bad team. They had Burrow went to a fucking 2-win team. Lamar went to a 9-win team. Okay, there's fucking different. There's a complete difference in that. Like, the 2019 team was fucking crazy. I'm so glad Lamar didn't win MVP this year. Oh, I was going to be so fucking mad if Lamar won MVP last season because they only pushed the goalpost for fucking Lamar. Alright guys, I'm going to end the stream. It's 2:30. I'm going to go to bed. Peace.